Hello, angels. I'm back from vacation and we're back to work. This time with a review of the new Baby Keem album, Casino. Eccentric California rapper Baby Keem first broke through in a major way around 5 years ago with this album, The Melodic Blue, which was led off by a collaboration with a family member, Kendrick Lamar, on the great hit song Family Ties. And I don't think people were anticipating Keem to immediately turn around and take 5 full years off before releasing a follow up. Now, this wasn't complete radio silence. Most notably, he popped up again on Kendrick's Mr. Morale album, and again with Kendrick on the very fun and infectious, but kind of forgotten, unfortunately, in my opinion, single The Hillbillies. But all of a sudden, 2026, with a very little time frame between announcement and release and no singles, we are getting this new record, the highly anticipated follow up, Casino. And so going into this thing without any real expectations built up for it in terms of what specifically it will be tackling sonically and thematically, I think it does a pretty good job right out of the gate. Fresh off of an intro track, we have the title track, which does a lot to set up the way that Keem is reflecting on his own history and how it informs the artist that he is today. And it actually bookends really well with the closer track, the James Blake sampling No Blame. And in between those two tracks, Baby Keem manages to serve up highlights that are impressively versatile. We get bangers like House Money, more thematically driven songs like I Am Not a Lyricist, and the very playful relationship and romance anthem Good Flirts, once again with Kendrick Lamar, where the pair continue to play off of each other in really interesting ways, both vocally and thematically. However, on the flip side of that, there are experiments here that I really think do not work at all. An attempt at a more bluntly sexual and objectification type of rap song that really falls flat on its face, and an attempt at a straight up pop song that really does feel like we're leaving Baby Keem's range, which gets at my biggest complaint with this record, that he doesn't really feel like he's pushing himself to be as exuberant, as off kilter, as strange as he was 5 years ago. And in a sense, that makes sense on a record that is intended to be a little bit more retrospective. But when he leaves that kind of indulgent and lyrical driven style, the record is really hit or miss. As a result, I'm going to go with a 6.5 on this thing. I think it's solid, has some great tracks worth listening to, but by and large, this isn't exactly the caliber of follow-up I was hoping for Baby Keem. It actually has me worried that he's not going to continue to be as creative and outside the box and unique as he first seemed. Tell me down in the comments what you think about the record.